Let's take a look at this example. So we're given a piecewise function. So it says f of x is equal to x squared plus 2 when x is less than or equal to 0, and x is equal to 3x plus 3 when x is just greater than 0. So let's graph both these functions on the same grid below. So we have a couple tools that allow us to do that. So if we graph just x squared plus 2 using our parabola tool, well, in this case, we know it's going to open up. It's going to have a y-intercept, and in this case, it's going to be, it won't be shifted at all either at 2. So our vertex will be there. And then we need one other point, right? So in this case, it hasn't been stretched or anything else, so it's just going to be right there. So there you go. That's x squared plus 2. And now our other one is a line, right? So I'm going to choose the line tool. And in this case, y-intercept at 3. So I'll make that my first point, and then my slope is 3, right? So I'm going to go over 1, up 3. So there you go. There's my two graphs on the same graph there. Okay. So then we're kind of shown what that would look like, right? So now, looking at our function again, it's asking us to place an open or a closed dot to finish the graph. Okay, well that just really depends on whether or not it's less than or equal to or greater than, right? So less than or equal to, so that's going to be a solid dot, right? So I'm already on the dot feature. So that's going to be when it's following our parabola. So that's where I put that dot. And then my open dot would be for the line, right? So when it's greater than 0. So at that point there. All right, so now that we have our graph, determine the following. So the limit as x approaches 0 from the left. Okay, so as it's approaching 0 from the left, we are approaching 2. As x approaches 0 from the right, well, I'm getting ever and ever closer to 3, even though 3 is not a point actually on the graph. All right, so it's approaching 3. So now what is the limit as f of x approaches 0? Well, it's approaching different numbers from the left and the right. So we're just going to say it does not exist.